Okie dokie. Yo, what's going on? How we doing? How was the start? How's the start to this game? Not good? The green screen is being retired for now. I may bring it back, but I've been kind of testing just like normal background, natural background, and people seem to enjoy it. The last couple of videos I've made, there's been positive feedback on this, so we're going to leave it on this for now. How are we all doing? Oilers look naturally slow, not all there, of course, just like against Pittsburgh. Love that. What's up, Sith Lord, Domi, Bromsley, Mr. NHL? Look at that old beast of a TV. Yeah, this old CRTV. I have an N64 hooked up to it right now, and a NES. So sorry I can't make it to the Kings on the 13th. I'm worried about my English. Hey, no, you got to focus on school. Focus on school. That is the most important thing. There will be lots of other opportunities to say hi. Haven't seen McDavid. Did I miss an update or something? I'm not sure. I just got home, so I actually have no idea. They look hungover. Oh my god. Yeah, well. Yikes. Why can't we play like we did in Boston? I know. I know. The Oilers show up against good team. Well, the Bruins aren't a good team, but they play hard. And they seem to take the night off against teams way below them in the standings. Brown is back on line 3. That's correct. Pickard was worse than a pylon on the goal. Experience Oilers hockey. Well, the good news is it's still early. It is still early. I can't wait to see the highlight of it. But yeah, so just while I get my thoughts collected, we'll be doing some hockey pack card openings during the intermissions. 2 for the first intermission, 2 for the second. I'll also give away probably 5 more gifted memberships as well during the game today. We got McDavid. He spins away from a check, spins away from another check, looking to make a play. He spins from a third check. He's spinning all over the place. Bouchard now gives the puck to Nugent Hopkins. He'll give that to Ekholm, right circle. Ekholm dumps it in deep. McDavid picks it up. McDavid tries to center for Nugent Hopkins. Chicago will manage to get the puck free here. Here's Bouchard looking to skate it back in. Gives it to McDavid in the middle of the ice. Here comes Connor. Drops it for Nugent Hopkins. He'll shoot it from distance, and Soderblom will hang on to that one. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm not wearing my hat right now, am I? Oh, I'm still in like work. I'm still wearing my work shirt and everything. I don't understand the Jeff Skinner scratch. If Knobs wanted to play Ryan so bad, he should have. Yeah, like, or scratch Corey Perry. Like, I don't know. I think Jeff Skinner adds a little bit more than how he's been utilized, but it's tough to criticize Chris Knoblauch's coaching because he does get so much out of this group. I just think there's a misfit there. I just don't think Chris Knoblauch trusts Jeff Skinner. Now, I might have missed it, but I didn't notice Skinner play, like, egregiously bad against Pittsburgh. I'm bald. Here's Connor Brown. He's going to... Oh, man, he almost tucked that. Connor Brown did. Here's Janmark with a shot. That's tipped in front. Henrique chases after it. Janmark will pick it up. Janmark backhands it in. Connor Brown puts the puck all the way around the boards to the point. Here's a high shot from Nurse, and that's blockered away by Soderblom. Nice job by Brown to continue to fight for it. Henrique can't come up with it, and looks like Chicago will get a clear here. But that third line for the Oilers was able to keep Connor Bedard hemmed in for most of his shift, so that's really good to see. Starting to feel my hairline receding like Matthews. Oh no, I don't think that's happening. Harry plays good with Skinner on the fourth. I thought Skinner played really well with Adam Henrique. but for some reason he doesn't get an opportunity to keep playing. So I don't know. But there is another commercial break, so we got time to just chill. But how's everyone's weekend been so far? I reckon that the best fourth line at the moment would be Skinner, Perry, Kapanen, probably, but who plays center out of those three? I don't know if Corey Perry can play center. Yeah, but I think your hairline's fine. I think it's fine. Worst win record since 1910 or something. 13, 44, and 5. Now watch him get a shutout against Edmonton today. My back cracked like a glow stick. Speaking of bad backs, oh my God. At work today, like I have a pain in my lower back and it's like shooting down my left leg and it's so annoying. But that's just called being over 30 now. So it's like we're back from commercial break. Now, remember, everyone watching right now, you are all going to be ahead of me. Like, you'll all likely see plays happening and goals happening at like a full minute before I do. So if the team does score, try not to spoil it until you see my reaction. I would appreciate that. Perry in front of the goalie, Cappy with the speed, zooming around the paint. I think that has the makings of like a good line. Absolutely. Welcome back, Borealis. Let's go Oilers. I agree, Sith Lord. Here's Podkolzin. He's going to skate this in on the left side with speed. Finds Emerson in the slot. Backhand. It's under the pad. Arvidsson cannot come up with it, and the ref blew the whistle down. He lost track of the puck, so I appreciate that, Domi. Hunter the Lynx scores. Let's go, Hunter. Oh, I'm usually behind everyone else because I stream from Sportsnet like app on Xbox, and it's not like an official live feed. There's usually like a 30 second to 1 minute delay on my end. Feels so weird wearing jeans because I wear leggings or sweats or shorts for most days. I need to wear like more sweats and stuff. I'm always in jeans and like constantly just not comfortable. And no worries, Ash. I hope you're doing well. Fiber optic, bro. I mean, I do have really good internet. It's just the Sportsnet app streaming just always seems to be behind on the Xbox. Pickard let in a stinky after the defensive breakdown, and you're all caught up. Thank you, Vehicle. I appreciate that. Was it a big, nasty stinky? Jorts for the win. Yeah, Draisaitl's been having an unbelievable season. I've loved his play. This is the best season he's had in his NHL career, in my opinion. Even better than his Hart Trophy year. Wool trousers, okay. Arvidsson on the right side. He'll put it in the middle of the ice. Oh, man, Kulak with a bit of a giveaway. Nice job by Podkolzin to pick it back up. Arvidsson will bring it into the Chicago zone now. Centers for Kulak with a shot, and that's stopped by Soderblom. Puck is still loose, and Chicago will come up with it. Here's Taylor Hall now. He'll spin off a check, falls. Brett Kulak will grab it, and he'll find Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl with some speed here in the neutral zone. Skates it in, gives it to Perry. Perry with a shot, and that's stopped by Soderblom. Here's Ekholm at the point, fakes a shot, brings it down low into the left corner in Chicago zone. Checked by Hall, and Chicago will get it out. Donato leaves it for Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall skates it in, drops for Donato. Donato checked by Ekholm. Ekholm gives it to Derek Ryan. Derek Ryan throws it in the middle of the ice to nobody, and Vlasic will pick it up for the Blackhawks. Here comes Chicago now with a deep dump into the Oilers zone. Puck bounces over Ekholm's stick. Here's Bertuzzi now. Bertuzzi for the Blackhawks with a shot, and that deflects wide. Ekholm trying to poke it to Perry, but it goes just past his stick. And Chicago now with some zone time. Connor Bedard, he'll reverse it. Here's Mikheyev. Mikheyev to the point to Vlasic. Connor Bedard tries to dangle around Derek Ryan. Bit of a line mismatch here. You got Bedard out against the Oilers' fourth line. Ekholm will look to pick it up and get it out. He can't. Puck comes to the point. Shot is on Pickard, but he makes a blocker save. Here's Derek Ryan now. He'll skate it through neutral. Enters the Chicago zone. He'll put it in deep, and Nugent Hopkins will chase after it. Here's Martinez. He'll give it to his partner. Chicago looking to get it up the ice. Here's Bertuzzi. End of a shift. Dumps it in. Pickard leaves it for Darnell Nurse. Here's Nurse now. Up the middle of the ice. He'll find Nugent Hopkins, and he backhands it to nobody, and that's going to be icing on Edmonton. A little bit of miscommunication between Hyman and Nugent Hopkins there. I agree, Drake Knight. I agree with regards to Jeff Skinner. Jeff Skinner should not be scratched right now. They found a lynx living under the old arena. This guy, really? Is that actually true? I don't know, vehicle. Makes no sense. Chicago with an offensive zone draw. Here's Jones. Seth Jones puts it down low. Chicago working the forecheck once again. Foligno around the boards. Left to Teravainen towards the goal. That goes off of Nurse's. Oh, and here's an opportunity, and they score. Foligno makes it 2-0. A lazy play by Darnell Nurse. He just gloved it straight down. The puck deflected weird. It goes to the short side, and it's 2-0 Chicago. There was Kulak and Nurse. McDavid couldn't come up with it. Puck came to the point. There was a shot from the point that Darnell Nurse just he missed with his glove. It comes around to the short side, and Foligno just tucks it. Calvin Pickard was late reacting. Nobody picked up Foligno. Yikes. That is part unlucky, part cringe, in my opinion. And the Edmonton Oilers are just, I don't know what's going on here. They blew the whistle down for something. What's happening? Penalty? I don't know what's going on. Seems I'm going to head early to bed. It's 1:40. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. The way this game's going, this reminds me of the Chicago against Edmonton first week of the season. Time to drop some plans? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, the Oilers as a team are have still had the best last 25 games or whatever. So I'm willing to give them a chance to turn this one around. But they can't keep getting behind in games like this. It would have been so good if he was back. I mean, if Jack Campbell had been able to be even just remotely good, yeah, I think Edmonton obviously would have been in a much better position when it comes to the development of their goaltending. I'm too cozy to be pissed. Fighting from behind isn't the winning strat. Nope. But you know what? Just like EA Sports NHL 25, Ice Tilt's going to kick in for Edmonton. They're down 2-0 now, but they're going to get the extra speed boosts, and they're going to get the offensive boosts, and they're going to put it to Chicago. I know it. Now I know the way they're playing, it'll be 5-7 Chicago. What did I predict? I don't remember what I predicted. 4-1, which is already not going to happen. It's not going to give me the jack in heart rate. Normally we trade goalies and they become amazing. Not Campbell, though. Unfortunately, no. Love from Fort McMurray. Yeah, I agree. This has the makings of being a bit of a tough game. Oilers got to get things going here. Is this happening again? It looks like it. It sure looks like it, Dal. Here's Emberson. Now, friendly reminder, Chicago is literally dead last in the NHL standings. Like, this is not like going up against Anaheim or anything. This is just a purely dead last team. Here's Janmark to Connor Brown. Brown with a shot. That goes wide. It looked like he was looking for a tip by Janmark. Puck comes across to Stetcher now. Stetcher towards the Chicago goal. That deflects high and out of play. I hope so, Jeff. I hope so. How to fire Dustin Schwartz is my search history. Oh, shite. Maybe we should wake up and go for the McDry. Yeah, how long do you think it'll take before they put McDavid and Draisaitl together in this one now? I agree, vehicle. Here's Draisaitl. He'll take the face off. Is he out there with McDavid? No, he's out there with Arvidsson. And hopefully Podkolzin as well. Podkolzin off the face-off, looking to come up with it. Nice play by Podkolzin to get that in deep. Him and Arvidsson go in battle for it. Can't come up with possession, though. Stetcher briefly keeps it in, and here's Draisaitl now. Finds Arvidsson. Arvidsson trying to get a playoff. Arvidsson behind the Chicago net. Reverses the puck all the way around. Nurse will keep it in. Nurse with a one hand on his stick. I don't know what that was. Did not get a good shot off to keep the play alive, and Chicago will just get a clear here. In the neutral zone, cut off by Nurse. Nurse puts it into a couple bodies. Here's Draisaitl. Oh, what a play by Draisaitl. And he just threw his man down, too. I don't know who that was. Maybe Martinez. Oh, nice job by Podkolzin. Keeps this puck in. Draisaitl with a one-timer, and he missed the net. Draisaitl, come on, man. That was wide open. Podkolzin was such a good play to get Draisaitl, and he missed the net by like 3 feet. Draisaitl across the ice. Finds Arvidsson. Arvidsson goes in after it against Seth Jones. Draisaitl can't come up with it. Martinez around the boards. Chicago trying to get a clear here. Oilers with good pressure. And Kulak, he'll send the puck all the way back into the Chicago zone. Here's Martinez now. Just a high flip to the neutral zone. Kept in by Bouchard, but Foligno will come up with it. Here's Foligno. Skates around Kulak. Nick Foligno puts it down to Teravainen. Teravainen into the slot area. Here's a shot on Pickard, and nice stop by Pickard. Looks like it might have stung him a little bit. He kind of went down awkwardly. I cannot believe Draisaitl missed the net. Like, goodness gracious. What a play by Podkolzin, and Draisaitl just... Look at Draisaitl. He's just... Damn. Oilers usually wake up in the second. I'd love for them to be awake in the first period for once. I mean, I watch every game no matter what, Fatherhood, but I don't blame people for like not always watching the games. I hope so, Jeff. I hope you're right. Although I was watching the Oilers 16-game win streak highlights on YouTube the other day, I didn't realize how many games the Oilers actually were down and had to come back during that 16-game win streak. The amount of games that they were down 2-0 was actually hysterical. It was like 5 of them. Here's Kapanen for the Oilers. He'll play it back to Kulak. Kulak skates it through the neutral zone. He backhands it towards the goal. Soderblom off of his pad. Kapanen keeps the play alive. Taylor Hall can't get it by Corey Perry. Nice job by Perry. Centers it to Kapanen. He'll skate it to the top of the left circle. Spins off a check from Hall. Kapanen stick handling. He's moving, but he's unable to get a shot or pass off, and Chicago will skate it out. Here's Vlasic. Vlasic off the glass. Emberson behind his goal. Nice job. Patient. Finds Kapanen. Kapanen will find Derek. Well, Derek Ryan just left it through his skate. I don't understand what that was. Get off the ice. Here's Bouchard, and Bouchard throws the puck away. They are just not, this fourth line is not paying attention to anything right now. Here's Bouchard. He'll spin off a check, looking to pass it to somebody, and he's just going to take it himself because nobody on that fourth line wants it. Here's Nugent Hopkins. He'll give it to Bouchard. Bouchard down low, finds Nugent Hopkins behind the Chicago net. Nugent Hopkins now across to the point. Here's Ekholm with a shot, and that deflects wide. Didn't make it to the goal. Chicago, another just cleared a neutral zone. Ekholm will find Bouchard. Bouchard up the middle of the ice. Hyman finds McDavid. McDavid spins off a check, gives it to Ekholm at the point. Ekholm skates in, tries to center it, can't find anyone. McDavid keeps the play alive. He's being kind of pushed around. Hyman comes up with it. Nugent-Hopkins, he'll play it back to Ekholm, and the puck does stay in, actually. Here's Zach Hyman behind Chicago's net. He'll shake off a check. Hyman back to Ekholm. Across to Bouchard. Bouchard gives it to McDavid, right circle. McDavid looking to make a play, and he just throws it in the middle of the ice to nobody. And Bouchard, he'll grab it, he'll throw it back in, but that top line will go for a change. The Oilers are just not, I don't know what this is. I don't know how to describe it. It's not lazy, it's just not being attentive. There's no attention to detail at the moment. And here's another one. Draisaitl with a giveaway right in the middle of the ice. Here comes McCabe with a shot, and that's stopped by Pickard. Like, I don't know what this is. Here's a shot from the point that goes wide by the Blackhawks. Vlasic now, he'll pick it up. Tries to center, and that's cut off. Arvidsson looking to play it across the ice, finds Draisaitl. Draisaitl loses it. Chicago with possession, up the boards, and out at center. And Darnell Nurse, that's picked up by, and Arvidsson almost fell. He has to spin away from Bertuzzi, who was coming in after him. Here's Nurse now. Middle of the ice. Draisaitl, he'll just play back to Nurse. And it looks like they're just going to kill the clock. And, my God. That's just dreadful. Dreadful hockey. Not good. Not fun. There was nothing fun about that period. Like, at all. In fact, I would argue that might have been the cringiest period of hockey I've seen this team play this year. Yikes. Disjointed doesn't even begin to describe what that period was for Edmonton. That was just awful. Just embarrassing. Hit the like button. Exactly. Hit the like button. You know what? Let's will this team to a victory. Let's get the positivity in. Oh, which D word did I use? Was it dreadful? Sees him talking, laughing, confused. He asks with my, I don't know what this joke's going to be. I'm scared. My son and his friends play better than that, and they don't even play hockey. Yikes. Too lucky and bad goals. That's a good way to describe it, Sith Lord. Yep. What a waste of time. Watching the Rangers' downfall is better than this. Oof. Rip Rangers. I picked the Rangers to go to the Stanley Cup final. That's embarrassing on my part. The Oilers are receding just like my hairline. Wait, no, my hairline's not receding that much. Please don't hurt me. Don't hurt my feelings. All right, so we have some hockey cards to look at, and then we're going to go over some of the... Well, do you want me to do stats first? Take a look at the, out-of-town scoreboard and money puck, or would you rather that I open hockey cards first? I'll let you all decide. Hockey card. Rangers tanking for James Hagans. I'm not even in tune with like this year's draft class. I need to get on top of that. I can't believe I get to choose between Oilers hockey or differential equations. So I'm assuming you're taking differential equations, right? Because that's what I'd be taking at this point. Just tell me the Leafs are losing. They are. They're losing 1-0 to Vancouver. So we actually don't want the Leafs to lose. We want the Leafs to beat Vancouver. Give us dopamine. All right. So we get 2 packs, 2 of these Upper Deck Series 1, 2024, 2025. I think I can turn on my... which one is it? Debate that. Perfect. We got this webcam here. Where do you get these? Well, they sell them at my workplace, actually, but you can get them at most Walmart probably has them. If you know of any like I don't know, trading card game like retailers. All righty. We've got Paul Cotter. Look at this. Paul Cotter, Vegas Golden Knights. We got Colton Parayko. A lot of Oilers fans still want him. I think he's past his prime, but I don't mind Parayko. Jonas Johansson, if I'm even pronouncing that right. Evgeny Malkin. I love those Penguins jerseys. They look so good. Those are like my favorite. Oh, what is this? What is this card? Young Guns. Look at this thing. Top overall pick of the 2007 NHL draft. Expected to develop into an annual 100-point scorer for the Blackhawks. Little Patrick Kane. That's kind of cool. You got Sidney Crosby. Look how mad he looks. Pittsburgh, of course, just beat the Edmonton Oilers the other night. 5-3. We got aimbots. Tim Stützle from the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa's been playing better, too. You guys think Ottawa will make the playoffs? Yes, no, maybe. We got Jimmy Vesey. Jimmy Vesey was pretty highly touted for a while. Brandon Carlo, that's someone that I would love to see the Oilers target if Boston decides to be sellers. Mario Ferraro, maybe one of the worst defensemen in the entire league. Jack McBain, good player. Quinn Hughes and Luke Hughes, we got some brothers. We got Series 1 checklist. Oh, it's just a checklist card. So I can actually start paying attention to the cards that I pull. Stützle. Tim Stützle. All right, nothing incredible in that pack. We'll open the next one. Matthew Tkachuk round 2. No Panthers so far, Mr. NHL. We'll see if we get one this time. All righty. But burn any Panthers cards. I don't know if I can do that. I can't guarantee that. Here's Ilya Sorokin. Fastest player to, I forget how many shutouts, I think, is what I saw. Or youngest player to 50 shutouts. I don't remember what it was. My webcam is deciding it doesn't want to focus. Hey, webcam. I want to focus up. Dmitry Voronkov from the Blue Jackets. Jonathan Huberdeau. Arturi Lehkonen from Colorado. Look at that. Jared McCann, Seattle Kraken. And Nikita Kucherov. We got one of these cool cards. I love these cards, man. They look so cool. I really dislike Kucherov, though. First player to reach 100 points in 23-24. He did it on February 25th, 2024. Holy smokes. Kucherov was just like an absolute monster last season, hey? It's crazy. Jason Robertson. We got an O-Pee-Chee glossy card. Dallas Stars. We got Checkpoint. Eric Cernak. I don't know who he's hitting on the Islanders there, but looks painful. Looks painful. Jake Sanderson, one of my favorite players in the entire NHL. I never talk about Ottawa or Jake Sanderson, but he is one of my favorite players. Love Jake Sanderson. Vincent Trocheck, look at that mustache. Damn, son. Blake Coleman and Miles Wood. No Panthers so far in those two packs. So a cool Kucherov card, but I agree. I'm not a big Kucherov fan personally, so not a big Kucherov fan. Is it Cernak? My bad. I'm not good at pronouncing player names. No Oilers in 2 packs. Well, you know, no Oilers showed up in the hockey packs, and they didn't show up on the ice against Chicago tonight. So what can you do? All right. We're going to take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Let's take a look at this out-of-town scoreboard. Vancouver's up 1-0 on the Maple Leafs. Goal by Brock Besser, assisted by Myers and Pettersson. Montreal has been playing unbelievable hockey. They've won 9 of their last 11 games. They're tied 0-0 with Dallas after 1. Tampa, New Jersey, tied 1 after... Yeah, it is after 1 there. Flyers are up 2-0 on the Ducks. Draisaitl and Frost. Look at that. And, of course, the Oilers and Blackhawks. I do want to take a look at the edge visualizer for the... Because I wasn't home for the first goal, so I want to take a look at this. I want to see what the Oilers were doing here. There's a shot that went wide, came to the point, goes down low. Foligno cycles. Oh, man. Okay. So beat Pickard on the blocker side there, hey? Didn't look like anyone was really out of position. Like they're kind of spread out, but Like, Hyman here has got to recognize, maybe even McDavid, like one of these two, either McDavid or Hyman, and Nurse has got to be like calling for it. They got to be calling for it. And then Nurse, obviously, he reacts late. You can tell he's trying to skate up and get in there, but damn. Hyman's fault. Yeah, I think Hyman just not good. That's okay. And then the second goal, again, just this one was more bad luck than anything. But I didn't like this play. The shot that came towards Nurse, it goes off of his glove behind the net, and then Foligno's able to just kind of tuck it short side. Again, that's the top line for Edmonton. That's McDavid, Nugent-Hopkins, and Hyman. McDavid, Nugent-Hopkins, and Hyman are -2 on the day. Your top players are not being your best players right now. Jeff Skinner died for this, you guys. This was clearly Jeff Skinner's fault. Can you believe it? Jeff Skinner's on the ice for 1 goal against Pittsburgh, and he gets the shaft tonight. Will we see anything with Nugent-Hopkins? No. He'll probably get to play 23 minutes tonight. Jets are up 1-0 on the Avs. You know what? If they can keep that up, that would be great. I want Draisaitl to catch McKinnon in the Art Ross race. Boston beat Florida 4-3 today. Oh my goodness, but Florida completely dominated the shot clock. 43-18. Boston able to come out with a win. Goodness gracious. Penguins lost 5-0. You know, did you know Pittsburgh's only won 1 of their last 6 games? 1 win in their last 6 games, and it came against the Oilers. I just love that Edmonton is part of that. Jeff Skinner's fault on the 2-0 goal today. I'll make sure to talk about that in the post-game reaction too. Actually, no matter how many goals are scored against Edmonton, I'm going to blame Jeff Skinner during the post-game reaction. That's too funny. All right, I'm going to take like a 5-minute breather here. I have to quickly eat something because I wasn't able to eat anything by the time I got home. I basically just like went straight live. So I'm going to quickly eat some food. So I will be right back, and we'll see you guys very shortly. Of course, don't get too crazy in the chat. Don't spam too much. All right, I'm back. What'd I miss? I missed... What are we talking about? Also, I put the hat on. I realized Edmonton's probably losing because I did not put the hat on at the start of the stream. So that's on me. I'm going to take full responsibility for that. I do apologize. Can eat freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches as a reward after a long day. Hell yeah. I love that. I'm jealous. Florida tied the game with 1.8 seconds left in the third, and then Boston won it in overtime with 1.4 seconds left. It was Reinhart who owned goal. Oh, that's unfortunate because Reinhart was the one that tied it, isn't he? Green water, swamp water. Ooh, I could go for some swamp water. You can remember all these hats and chains. Me, I'm supposed to remember. What's up, Papa? Oh, Liquid Death's good. Man, I love Liquid Death. During the pandemic, I ordered so much Liquid Death. Like, I was drinking Liquid Death every single day. So good. What I really like about Liquid Death water, because during the pandemic, I kind of like stopped drinking beer and stuff, but I still liked the feeling of drinking a beer, if that makes sense. So like a tall can of Liquid Death, it had the same fizziness as like a can of beer. So not stoned yet, but working on it. Let's go. Am I mentally okay drinking Liquid Death? Yes. What's up, Slane? Just stopping by because I'm at work right now. How bad are the boys looking? They're looking pretty bad. They're looking really off right now. Looks like the whole team took sleeping pills before the game started. They're all full of tranquilizers or something. I don't know what's going on. They can't make a pass. They're not connecting on the net with shots. Am I sure? I plead the fifth. Spezzy is the best. What is Spezzy? My supper was incredible. I want to know what you had. They're still playing the first period from Pittsburgh. Too bad they didn't play. Like, I don't get it. They played the second and third period so good against Pittsburgh, and then they followed up by just like completely laying another egg in the first period against Chicago. Sorry I'm late. How's it going? Hey, I'm doing very well, Colby. The Oilers are not doing very well. I hope you're doing okay. Gonna hide in here instead of watching the second period. Sounds good, Lola. 2 packs from Costco. Olay? Is that what it's called? Fried rice with veggies, beans, and chicken. That sounds amazing. I'm super jealous. I'm just gonna have Ichiban noodles tonight for supper. That's gonna be my supper. When I took my little 5-minute break, I had some like meat and cheese from a meat and cheese tray. You think they try to lull the other teams to sleep, then turn it on in the final 40? I don't know. I don't actually know. I used to think that was like kind of their plan. But then, like, you know, you get down to nothing. Like, you're just kind of playing with fire when you do that. Cola and orange lemonade. Oh, okay. That sounds really good, actually. Maybe they get bored playing with the leads because they sure love to piss them away. Try Buldak Carbonara Ramen. It's spicy, but it's so good. Is that what you had told me the other day about? All right. Let's see how Edmonton responds here. Second period started. Chicago skating through the neutral zone. And here's Draisaitl. Potential 2-on-1 with Arvidsson. Draisaitl to Arvidsson. Around the net. Centers to Podkolzin, and he scores. Podkolzin buries it. And, oh, man. Is there something going on there? Oh, yeah. Arvidsson had gone down, but he's okay. All right. The Draisaitl line connects. Draisaitl went to pass to Arvidsson on the 2-on-1. Arvidsson, he tried to wrap it around. Puck came in front, and then Podkolzin took over, and he absolutely buried this one. See, it was the hat, right? I didn't wear the hat in the first period. Put the hat on. They immediately scored at the start of the second. So, nice job by Arvidsson, and nice finish by Podkolzin. I don't know what Soderblom is. What is Soderblom doing? Oh my God, I can't speak. Soderblom was just guessing there. Draisaitl and Arvidsson were chatting before the face-off there, so that was fun. They're going to stay out there. Chicago looking to clear the puck. They come up with it. Nice job by Draisaitl on the back check, though. He picks it up. Here's Draisaitl, leaves it for Nurse to Ekholm. Ekholm, high flip into the Chicago zone. Draisaitl chases after it. Pressure by Arvidsson. And Chicago trying to get it out. They don't get it deep. Oilers will maintain possession. What a goal from the hat. Soderblom doing his Bouchard impression. Oh no. I leave the hat visible. Okay. Sounds good. Here's Ekholm now. Skates it up. That's going to be offside here. I think Nugent Hopkins was just offside. So if the Oilers score, I'm not going to cheer because, Nuge went to center it and went to nobody. Puck down on Pickard. Here's Bouchard. Bouchard. No, nice pass to Nugent Hopkins. Here's Nuge. Finds McDavid. Oh, and he tried to go to his backhand all alone, and he missed the net just wide. What a pass by Bouchard to Nuge, though. Holy smokes. That was crazy. Here's Hyman now. Oilers top line going to work. Shot towards the Chicago net. It's deflects wide. McDavid back to Bouchard. Here's Bouchard to McDavid. Right circle. Spins off a check. Tries to find Bouchard. And here come the Blackhawks. Here comes Nazar. Oh, nice defensive play by Evan Bouchard. Great defensive play by Evan Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins, he'll spin the puck around. He'll find McDavid. McDavid plays it back to Kulak. That's a great defensive play by Evan Bouchard. We want it. I'll think about it, Mr. NHL. Here's Janmark. Off of his stick. Deflects it in deep. Oilers looking to get a forecheck going once again. Taylor Hall, he's going to leave that. Puck comes back to Hall. I forgot Patrick Maroon is on Chicago. Here's Patrick Maroon, protects the puck. Down low. Here's Donato. Tried to give it back to Maroon. Comes to Taylor Hall now. Taylor Hall behind the Oilers' goal. Centers it in front. And stick lifted by Connor Brown. Here's another shot attempt. That doesn't make it through. Puck still in the slot area. Darnell Nurse knocked Taylor Hall. Shot towards Pickard off of his blocker. Nice hit by Nurse on Donato. The Oilers' third line kind of hemmed in right now. Darnell Nurse is going to skate this out of trouble. Here comes Nurse up the middle of the ice. He'll skate it in all alone. Can't get a shot off. Whiffed on his wrist shot opportunity. And here's Connor Brown now. Centers it in front. Oh, and there was a stick that just got in the way of McDavid. And that would have been a tap-in for Connor if that puck had made it to him. Here's Darnell Nurse now. Tries to reverse it, and puck kind of deflected weird off of his stick. Chicago with possession. McDavid comes down low to support. Here's Ty Emberson now. Emberson finds Kapanen. Kapanen to McDavid. McDavid to Kapanen. Middle of the ice. Shot by Kapanen, and that goes wide. Puck comes to the point. Oh, it didn't make it to Emberson. Here comes Connor Bedard now. Connor Bedard. He'll skate it in. Checked by McDavid. Kapanen looks like he's having trouble skating right now. I can't explain it. Here's a shot at the point. Oh, and puck hit a stick. Chicago's going to keep possession. Here's Bedard. He's checked by Emberson. Puck kept in. Bedard to the point. Chicago cycling around. Chicago still with the cycle. Bedard comes up with it. Here's Crevier to Bedard. Bedard. Nice defensive play by Emberson. Blocked the centering attempt. Connor Bedard still has it, though. Puck centered. Doesn't make it to anybody. And here's Kulak. He'll find Perry. Finds McDavid now. Here's Corey McDavid. End of his shift. Trying to toe drag, and he's checked off the puck. Connor McDavid just trying to do a little bit too much. Here's Foligno now. I can't do this anymore. You don't like Bedard? Ekholm. He'll tie up Foligno. Puck behind the Oilers' goal. Draisaitl tries to come up with it. Here's Arvidsson. He's checked. Foligno. He'll grab it. Foligno to the point. Here's a shot, and that's stopped by Calvin Pickard. Here's Victor Arvidsson. Across the ice. Finds Podkolzin to Ekholm. And they're going to call offside on the Oilers. Never forget my hat on a live stream. Bad juju was rookie mistake. You know what? That's true. They could do it all night, right? Yeah, it's a little sloppy right now. But they're playing a little bit better here. Things are opening up here in the second period. Here's Brody. Tries to get the puck up the ice. Chicago, they'll dump it in. Watching you and playing Black Ops 6 on the PS5. Let's go. I actually picked up a PS5 recently. I've been playing a lot of NHL 25 on it. Here's a play by Janmark. He's going to find Emberson. Emberson skates the puck up the ice. Across to Kulak, and that goes off of his stick and out. Edmonton dumps it in. Third line out for the Oilers. Janmark will chase after it. Chicago trying to get the clear. Henrique, good pressure. Puck comes to the Oilers bench, and I think it landed in the bench. Whistle blows. What do our name colors mean? I don't think they mean anything. I think it's just random. I don't know if you can change your name colors or not. The Stars and Habs game is entertaining. I mean, I bet. Montreal's been pretty good lately. Top line out for the Oilers. Nugent Hopkins comes in to take the face off. I couldn't remember. Bouchard keeps the puck in. Ekholm will chase it down low. Hyman can't come up with it. Chicago around the boards. Nice centering pass to the neutral zone for the Blackhawks, but Edmonton with possession. Nugent Hopkins will give the puck to Ekholm. Ekholm chips it forward. Can't find McDavid, though. Puck sent down the ice. That's going to be icing on Chicago. I mean, I'm not surprised, Dal, like, at all. With like, it makes no sense. Hockey Day in Canada on January 18th. Look at that. Oh, Oilers play the Canucks that night. I feel like we've been talking like that about McDavid like all season. Maybe teams are figuring out how to defend him? Or he isn't 100%, but here's Draisaitl out there with McDavid. They're loaded up on the icing. Draisaitl loses it. Hyman fights for it. Chicago around the boards. Bouchard keeps it in. Nice job by Bouchard. Hyman trying to move the puck forward and deep. Puck comes around. Draisaitl tries to cut it off. Chicago looking to get a clear here. It does come to the neutral zone. And here's Bouchard. Up the ice to Flex. Draisaitl can't come up with it. Oh, but a nice play by Draisaitl. Tries to give it to Hyman. McDavid chases after it. Chicago back in their own zone. Oilers just aren't connecting on the passes right now. Here's Bouchard up the middle of the ice. Finds Draisaitl. Draisaitl across to Ekholm. An attempted dump in by Ekholm doesn't make it. And here come the Blackhawks stretching the ice. Here's Teravainen now to Foligno. Foligno backhands it in. Donato with a shot short side, and that's stopped by Calvin Pickard. And Pickard's going to move it. Ekholm now. He'll play it to Corey Perry. Perry back to Ekholm. Chicago. That should have been a glove pass on the Blackhawks, but they didn't call it. Blackhawks looking to get something going here. Here's Seth Jones across. And dumped in by Vlasic. Around the boards. Ekholm can't get it past Corey Perry. Chicago tries to center. Evan Bouchard, he'll pick it up. Bouchard up the middle. Nice pass by Bouchard. He'll find Corey Perry, and they're going to say that's offside for some reason. And the Oilers they're a step behind. They are absolutely a step behind right now. Good start to the second period, but basically since then, it's like the team just, I don't know, they look like they're skating in mud. And it looks like all of them have like, I don't know, they look like jelly legs. I don't know. I don't think him being married now has anything to do with it, but I agree. I didn't think that was offside, but Yeah, it's not a fun game to watch, that's for sure. The Sharks can play better than this. Incredibly boring and embarrassing game so far. Yeah, it's not exciting. The first 5 minutes of the period were exciting, but... And they're trying to put the puck through too many sticks and skates right now. Like, they're not playing simple hockey. They're trying to stretch the ice too much when they should be making 2-3 foot passes and then attacking as a unit. It could be. They have been on the road for a while, but... I made friends with a calico cat yesterday night at a party. I love that. I'm jealous. Soul rejuvenated. I love cats so much. I don't think anyone's given up. I think it's okay to feel frustrated. I mean, it's Chicago. Like I always say, respect your opponent, but like Chicago is dead last in the NHL for a reason. Maybe they all got sick. I mean, there has been a lot of crap going around. But I think the team was sick in like early November or mid-November. They seem to have been sick, but since then, I haven't heard anything. Draisaitl's been kicked out of the face-off dot once again. Only happens 700 times. Everyone take a drink. Here's a dump in by Chicago. Calvin Pickard out of his net. Plays it to Darnell Nurse. Nurse up the boards. And Draisaitl can't come up with it. Puck deflects strangely towards the Oilers' goal. Goes wide. Stetcher to Draisaitl with speed through the neutral zone. Here's Draisaitl to Arvidsson. Arvidsson tries to find Draisaitl back in the middle of the ice there. High slot. Puck comes around. Martinez now for Chicago. Off of Podkolzin. Nice shot by Podkolzin. He keeps the play alive. Draisaitl trying to find Arvidsson now. Chicago looking discombobulated. Arvidsson picks it up. Here's Arvidsson looking to center it. Arvidsson across the ice to Draisaitl, and he just missed on the one-timer. Just fanned on it. Here's Leon now to Arvidsson. Arvidsson, right circle, shoots, and that doesn't make it. Draisaitl, the second line for the Oilers, doing a lot of work. Here's Draisaitl. He'll put it down low. Nurse in front. Podkolzin doesn't get all of his one-timer. Soderblom with the save. Oilers keep it in. Here's Draisaitl now. Looking to make a play here across the ice. Goes off of Jones' stick and out of play. But the Oilers' second line, Leon Draisaitl, Vasily Podkolzin, and Victor Arvidsson, they are just working their butts off right now. I am streaming Golder. I am. I forgot to mention that in the Discord earlier today. My bad. Here's a shot by Ekholm, doesn't make it. Chicago will come up with it. Little flip through to Nick Foligno. Foligno cut off by Matthias Ekholm. Teravainen trying to grab it. Oh, nice play by Bouchard. Kicks it up to McDavid with speed, gives it to Hyman. Here's Zach Hyman. Tries to get through. Can't get by Vlasic, though. And a high stick by Chicago. Why is nobody touching this? Maybe it was a high stick on the Oilers. Either way, they didn't blow it down. Here's Connor McDavid now. McDavid across to Ekholm. Ekholm can't get a shot off. Backhands it in front. It's in the crease. Soderblom hangs on to it. That was a weird play. I didn't know what happened there. Do a Pokemon stream, a little throwback. Well, I mean, that would be something I do on the gaming channel, right? That's something I wouldn't do on this channel. Got back from a hot tub. What happened in the second? Podkolzin scored early, first shift of the second period. And overall, the Oilers have played better this period, but not like amazing. I'm dying of cringe. That's right. Offensive zone draw. 1-2 Kulak. Here's Connor Brown. Connor Brown towards the goal. Stopped by Soderblom. Here's Janmark. Spins off a check. Looking to make a play. Gives it down low to Connor Brown. Brown tries to get it to Emberson, who's kind of forechecking here. Not sure what's going on. Emberson was just, he was hanging out in front of the Chicago net. Not used to that from Ty Emberson. Oh, and here's a giveaway by Brown. Chicago will skate it up. Here's Donato. Donato with a shot. That deflects off of Emberson's leg. Connor Brown once again checked off the puck. Couple giveaways from Connor Brown. Chicago. They spin, they shoot, they score. Donato makes it 3-1. I don't know why I said Colorado. I meant to say Chicago. It is 3-1 Blackhawks. The Oilers are turning over way too many pucks right now. Connor Brown had about 3 giveaways on this shift alone. Just not good enough at all. And Calvin Pickard just couldn't make a save here. I don't know if he was screened or if he just reacted late. Puck came to the slot area. Calvin Pickard was down on his knees, deep in his crease. Just wasn't really, I don't know, didn't look prepared for that at all. And the Oilers' third line of Henrique, Janmark, and Brown, absolute trash. Trash. Oilers looking to get something back here. Here's Bud Colson. He'll chase after it. No power plays in this game so far. It's been zero power plays for either team, which is very surprising, but puck comes to the neutral zone. Blackhawks with some speed here. Bud Colson, he throws down his man. Puck comes to Darnell Nurse, and it comes out in front to Pickard, and he's just going to hang on to it. I mean, you don't have to apologize for your language. I mean, this is just... I mean, this is a team effort losing right now. Calvin Pickard is not helping, though. But Connor Brown, that was a really bad shift. Like, just unacceptable. He needs to give his Stanley Cup final speech after game 2, right? I just don't understand why they can't show up for these games. In a vacuum, this is a bad game. Season as a whole is still fine. The entire team not covering the open man. True. Yeah, Donato he had all the time in the world. I'd be okay with that, Dacky. I don't mind Ty Smith from Carolina. No green screen equals loss. Oh crap, you're right. I got to put the green screen effect back on. Connor's everywhere. Let's go, Oilers. Go Rangers, even though they suck. Rip Rangers. Rip Sabres, too. I don't know if Ryan O'Reilly's the answer. I'd say we've been well, I mean, I normally would have said that, but the Oilers, after 41 games, this is their best record since 1986-87 after 41 games. So I can't even say that this season they've played poorly. They've played pretty good. Here come the Oilers now, 2-on-1. Arvidsson with a shot. Deflects just wide off of a save by Soderblom. Nice shot by Arvidsson. I know Bud Colson might have been open, but I do like that he took the shot there. The Oilers aren't generating nearly enough shots towards Chicago's net. Bedard across the ice to Jones. Okay, it's kept in by Chicago. I don't know how they kept that in. Here's Darnell Nurse to Bud Colson. Bud Colson, high flip. He did. He really did. Sith Lord. I agree. Nurse gives the puck to Draisaitl. Back to Darnell Nurse. He'll give it to Stetcher. Oilers looking to get an attacking formation here. Chicago just playing all 5 guys back right now. Nobody is forechecking for Chicago. That is some ugly, nasty hockey. Yikes. Here's McDavid. Tries to find Hyman. He's cut off from the puck, and Chicago will grab possession. Ekholm to Bouchard. Back to Ekholm. Here's Nugent Hopkins. He'll play it in deep. Hyman chases after it. McDavid will pick it up. He centers. Here's a shot, and that's stopped by Soderblom on Bouchard. And here come the Blackhawks now. Little dribbler towards Pickard, goes wide. Atcombe will grab it, spins it around. He'll find Bouchard now. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins, pass behind Bouchard. He's forced to just dump it in. Soderblom cuts off that puck. Puck hits a stanchion funny, and Chicago's going to get that down the ice. That will be icing, though. But my God. They're not going on a deep run this season. I mean, I think it is way too early to have that conversation. This is blurg. I agree. Evan Bouchard off the draw. He'll hang on to it, looking to get a puck towards the goal, and it doesn't quite make it. Chicago now. They'll clear it down the ice, and they'll get a change. Here's Nugent Hopkins with speed up the neutral zone. He'll give it to Bouchard, to McDavid in the middle. Here's McDavid with a shot, and that goes wide or hit the post. Oh, here's a play to Hyman on the back door, and he couldn't bury it. Zach Hyman waited too long. He was wide open. The net was wide open, and he could not put it in. McDavid back to the point. Here's Emberson to Nugent Hopkins, middle of the ice. Here's Hyman with a shot, and that's stopped by Soderblom. Oh, my God. How did Hyman not score that? Puck comes to McDavid in the slot. It's in the crease. Still loose. He's trying to come up with it. McDavid to the point. Emberson with a shot, and that goes wide. Here's Kulak now. Kulak towards the goal. Hyman, he can't put it in. And Chicago is going to dump it to center. I have no idea how the Oilers have not scored here. Chicago can't get a full change. Oilers will dump it in. Kasperi Kapanen chases after it. Uses his speed to come up with possession. Tries to center, and that's deflected by Chicago down the ice. Not going to be icing. Pickard out of his net. Oh, man, and Chicago will grab that one. Here's Derek Ryan. Back to Kulak. Kulak off the boards to Perry. Across to Stetcher. Stetcher finds Derek Ryan with some speed. Here's Derek Ryan. Oh, and Derek Ryan just gives up the puck. Derek Ryan has looked so bad tonight. I am so over him in the lineup right now. I'm sorry. I love Derek Ryan, but I don't love him in the lineup anymore. His career's done. Get him out. He has nothing. He has absolutely nothing. Chicago's going to ice this one. 6 minutes to play in the period. I think the Oilers will likely get Draisaitl out, but get ready to learn Chinese. I don't know how Hyman. He had two glorious opportunities and did not score on either of them. Goodness gracious. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, clearly this is Jeff Skinner's fault. Everything is Jeff Skinner's fault right now. Here's Draisaitl off the faceoff. He loses it. How did Nazar win that? Draisaitl does not win the faceoff. Puck is down the ice. Stetcher spins away from a couple checks. Chicago's able to get a change. The Oilers can't take advantage of another icing with some top players on the ice. Draisaitl with speed. He'll play it to Perry. To Darnell Nurse with a shot, and that deflects high and wide. I don't know why Perry's out there with Arvidsson. What is this? Why is Podkolzin not on this line? Here's Draisaitl now across the ice. He'll find Arvidsson. He tried to center it in front. Nobody was on the back door. Leon across. Arvidsson. Back pass to Darnell Nurse. Nurse to Draisaitl. Off of his stick. Corey Perry now. He'll play it to Arvidsson. Arvidsson back to the point. Nurse across to Stetcher. Back to Draisaitl. Lots of outside passing here. Here's Draisaitl to Stetcher. Stetcher now. He's going to find Arvidsson. He's going to get checked off the puck. And it's going to come all the way down the ice onto Pickard. Not icing. Pickard will play it across to Nurse. And he'll make sure he gives it to Stetcher. My God, man. Here's Arvidsson. Arvidsson shoots, and that goes off of Soderblom's blocker. So it looks like Podkolzin's out there with Henrique now. I wonder if Connor Brown's been benched. Here's Kulak. He finds Henrique. Back to Janmark. Janmark, he spins away from a check, gives it to Brett Kulak. Kulak with a shot, and that's just going to be swallowed up by Soderblom's glove. I'm assuming Connor Brown is getting benched here because Podkolzin is on that third line now instead of Connor Brown. Unless Connor Brown is suddenly on the top line, which would be absolutely awful. That would be a heinous decision by Chris Knobloch after Connor Brown, his play led to the third goal for the Blackhawks. I mean, I don't think they would trade him because he doesn't have much value. I think there's too much respect for that player to, like, move him at the deadline. Unless, like, a team really wants him, then yeah, absolutely do it. I think at this point, you just acquire someone else and just healthy scratch them the rest of the season. I agree, Jeff. Nobody knows Madison. Nobody knows why Jeff Skinner was scratched and Derek Ryan gets to stay in the lineup. I mean, Noah Philp could not be worse than Derek Ryan. There's no way. There's just no possible way. Now I have a bloody nose. Oh, no. Coaching change? No. Knobloch ain't going anywhere. Do you imagine, though? What's with random goal? Well, I mean, Askarov has the potential to be just an incredible goalie. So I'm not surprised that Askarov played well against the Oilers. But Soderblom, this is a weird one. Except for a few games, he can't score anything that isn't a tapping into an open net or just bouncing off his body and in. Derek could work as a helper on the team if the team loves him so much. Yeah, exactly. Like an unofficial, like, coach, right? Literally might mess up my $3,000 bet if they lose. Oh, no. I mean, this is why I don't gamble on hockey ever. That's true. That's true, big man. I agree with that. Did I hear him destroy Soul? No, I didn't, actually. I don't know what Jack Michaels said. Here's Henrique. He'll give the puck to Kulak. Back from commercial break here. Adam Henrique. He's going to drop that to Podkolzin. Finds Emberson with a shot, and they score! It's deflected in by Adam Henrique. Or Ty Emberson's goal. I'm not sure. But the Oilers have brought this within one. I'm pretty sure that was Henrique's goal, though. It was definitely deflected. And I like that. That's nice. And Podkolzin, who was brought down to the third line for Connor Brown, he'll get an assist on this. Oh, nice shot by Emberson. Great deflection by Henrique. Absolutely love that. This team is still in this one. So, you know, that's what you got to do. Throw pucks towards the goal, get bodies in front, old school, right? No sense trying to pass the puck into the net or look for the perfect play. So that's great that Podkolzin gets another assist, too. Podkolzin, and Calvin Pickard, miscommunication, gives the puck away. Chicago's going to keep this in. Here's a shot towards the net. Stopped by Pickard. Rebound goes high and wide. I don't know what Calvin Pickard was thinking there. He just decided to throw the puck away from his defender, from Ekholm. I don't know what that was. If Brown didn't suck, it'd be 2-2. Yeah, it was a rough shift for Connor Brown. But Podkolzin, he goes down in place of Connor Brown, and he produces. So, for the memes, Pickard had one beer too much. Here's McDavid. If the Oilers can tie this before the third, I will like the chances for the rest of this game. Here's Evan Bouchard. Evan Bouchard's being hooked like crazy. I don't know how there's no penalty there. Chicago keeps the play alive. Bouchard was hooked. I mean, that's hooking in the 80s, man. Like, I don't know what the ref's looking at. Bouchard, he's hit. Puck stays in the Oilers zone. Around the boards, comes to the point. Down low, behind the Oilers net, Chicago maintains possession. Bouchard chases after it. Foligno dives at it, couldn't come up with it. McDavid with speed, he'll find Hyman now. Hyman on the right side, spins away from a check to Bouchard with a shot, and that deflects high and wide. Comes back to Ekholm. Ekholm will keep it in. Nugent Hopkins all the way around. And Bouchard was changing, but Stetcher did keep the play alive momentarily. McDavid could not come up with it. Here's Taylor Hall now. Nice play. Oh, nice. I think that was Stetcher with a nice play to prevent a pass in the middle of the ice. Chicago comes back up. Puck deflected out of the zone. And here comes Corey Perry now. Corey Perry drops it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl in front of Perry, and Perry couldn't deflect it in. Oh, what a play, and what a save by Soderblom. Perry kind of deflected it right into him, though. Here's Kapanen. Draisaitl out there on the fourth line. Looks like Derek Ryan's been maybe scratched too. Here's Perry with a shot, and he scores! Corey Perry ties the game! You love to see it from the old man on the fourth line. Depth scoring right now for Edmonton. Another line shuffle for Knobloch. Derek Ryan was not on the fourth line. They had Draisaitl out instead. Kapanen keeps the play alive. Corey Perry gave it back to Kapanen. Kapanen, he was looking for a play. What a nice play by Kapanen. Put it through a leg, and then Perry walks in front all alone and just snipes it. Glove side on Soderblom. Corey Perry. What a snipe. That's old school right there. You love that for Perry. That was about 10 years younger shot by Corey Perry. And Chris Knobloch, he knows how to push the right buttons, right? He benches a couple players, and the team has responded. Puck comes to the point. Oh, deflection by Henrique towards Soderblom. That was nifty. Didn't make it. Puck behind the Chicago net now. Chicago, they're looking a little shaky. And the Oilers have all... Oh, man, and Podkolzin's held up. No penalty, though. I don't know how that's not a penalty. The defenseman reached in and was just holding on to Podkolzin. I don't get it. I cannot wait for the penalty that they eventually do call to just be the worst call ever. This is wild. Here's Kulak now. He'll play the puck into the middle of the ice. Janmark comes up with it. Janmark to Henrique. Henrique spins off a check. Adam Henrique across to Kulak. Kulak keeps the play alive. Puck comes to Nugent Hopkins now. Over his stick. He tries to get it back to the point. Bouchard can't come up with it, and Chicago will skate it up. Here's Mikheyev against Kulak. Kulak spins off a check, gives it to Bouchard, and he'll find McDavid in transition. Tons of speed. Here comes Connor McDavid, trying to get through a couple defensemen. Oh, and he almost gets a shot off, too, but the puck deflects wide. Chicago now. Chicago's been on their heels here. Here's Jones. Shoots it down the ice. Now, Edmonton's, you got to make sure you don't give up a late one. Zach Hyman, good stick lift, prevents any kind of shot from the high slot. Here's Matthias Ekholm. He'll find Nugent Hopkins just past his stick. Seth Jones with a shot that deflects wide. Evan Bouchard. Oh, nice little nifty move by Foligno. Comes back to the point. Chicago with possession here. Some looks. Here's Nugent Hopkins. He'll send it up. High floater to the neutral zone. Zach Hyman trying to come up with it. He'll throw a check. Oilers looking for a change, though. They're not going to be able to get it. Here's Nurse. He'll pivot. Throws it through the middle. Edmonton gets a change. Chicago with possession, though. Nazar down deep in the Oilers zone. Pickard out of his net. Plays it to Ekholm. Ekholm reverses, but Chicago with possession. 20 seconds to play. Here's Crevier. Down low. Nurse can't cut off the pass, but Arvidsson will come up with it. Arvidsson, nice backhand pass to Draisaitl. Draisaitl stops up. Gives it to Perry. Perry centers it. Nice play to Nurse. Here's a shot from Stetcher, and that's stopped. Draisaitl trying to center it. Draisaitl down low. Here's Perry. Perry out of time. Shoots, and that's... Oh, man, and Arvidsson was cross-checked really hard after the whistle. That's got to be a penalty. And Darnell Nurse is going in there, too. He did not like that. Victor Arvidsson took a huge cross-check after, the period had clearly ended. Hopefully Arvidsson's okay. Darnell Nurse did not like that at all. I love that from Nurse, but there's no way the ref can let that go. Like, if the Oilers do not start period 3 on the power play, there's something clearly wrong. The officiating in this game is absolutely mental right now. Oh, that's a horrible... Crevier, I get what Crevier's doing because Arvidsson hacked at it after the whistle or after the period ended, but come on, man. Crevier is massive compared to Arvidsson. He didn't need to do that. Jesus. Not a fan of that play by Crevier, and the Oilers better start period 3 on the power play, or there's gonna be problems. I think Chicago got away with 20 penalties that period. Not literally 20, but they did get away with a lot. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. All right, so the Oilers, they managed to find a way to tie this game. They managed to tie this game heading to the third, and for the most part, they've played better. I still think they have another gear to hit. Chris Knobloch, he did bench Connor Brown and he did bench Derek Ryan, and their replacements on each of their respective lines produced. You had Draisaitl on the fourth line in place of Derek Ryan, and he was out there with Corey Perry when he scored. I don't think Draisaitl got an assist on it. And on the third line, Podkolzin moved down in place of Connor Brown. He gets an assist on the goal by Adam Henrique that made it 3-2. All right, and because I did promise some gifted memberships, I'm going to give away 5 memberships. Of course, it is just random. If you get a gifted membership, congrats. If you don't get one, I do apologize. There's a lot of longtime viewers that have not gotten a gifted membership yet. We're going to do 5 gifted memberships, and then I'm going to open some packs of cards. I got 2 packs left. We got 2 of these Series 1 Upper Deck hockey packs to open. So we're going to do 5 gifted memberships. Manifest it. Positivity. Nothing but positivity here. We are going to do this. We're going to buy 5 gifted memberships. Good luck, everybody. Let's see who gets the gifted memberships. Who do we got? All right, Josh was given one. Super Plays 11. Derek Irwin. Nathan Shea. Congrats, Nathan. I know you were around the channel a lot. And Dave also got a gifted membership. Congrats to those who got one. Just my way to give back to the community. Of course, a gifted membership, any membership on this channel, they're not bots, Mr. NHL. I recognize their names. They're not bots. But if you are a member, you do usually have your name highlighted in comment section of my videos. I am also working on priority, not like priority access, but when I upload videos, I might be, for the first 3 hours that it's uploaded, we'll let members watch it first. I haven't decided yet, but congrats to everyone who did get a membership. Do I watch football? Not a lot. I watch the CFL. I like the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Yeah, you've heard of the deep state, Mr. NHL? Well, this is deep YouTube. This is the deep YouTube, and you're on to me, man. You're on to me about creating bots. Can I win a car in here? Unfortunately, no. I don't even have enough money to pay for my own vehicle, so I'm sleeping anyways when I'm uploading. Hey, that's fair, Domi. Does the NHL website actually say 4-4? Oh, it does 4-on-4, really? So that's outrageous. That's crazy that it's going to be 4-on-4. Anyways, let us open a couple packs of cards, and then I'm going to take a 5-minute breather. And then when I come back, we will take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard and get ready for period 3. So let's open these packs of cards. Hopefully we get a cool pull. Hopefully we get an Oiler. A Connor McDavid would be very, very nice. Hashtag rigged. There we go. All right, we got the camera open. Savard's bad. They could, Edward. They absolutely could. Alrighty. First pack. We got John Carlson. He had quite the offensive season a couple of years ago. Webcam doesn't really want to focus right now for some reason. William Nylander. I love Nylander in Toronto. I love Nylander and I love Marner, and those are the two players that are constantly yelled at by Leafs fans. Sonny Milano. I love Sonny Milano. He's someone that I wanted the Oilers to pick up a few years ago. Pavel Buchnevich. It would have been nice if Edmonton could have traded for him. Yanni Gourde on Seattle. And then we got oh, look at this. Ryan Whitney. Look at that card. That's a cool card. Ryan Whitney, former Oiler as well. Played defense for the Oilers. He was also part of that 8-point night by Sam Gagner, if anyone remembers that. That's a cool card. And then we got, oh no. Someone jinxed it. We got a Tkachuk card. Gaming PvP. Drew Doughty versus Matthew Tkachuk. Maybe my two least favorite players in the entire NHL when it comes to opponents that the Oilers play. Brutal. Do not like any of that. Checkpoint. You got Morgan Geekie throwing a hit on, is that Brandstrom? I don't know who that is on Ottawa. Batherson. Maybe it was Batherson. Here's Lucas Dostal, who has played very, very well against the Oilers this season. Stuart Skinner, Stu! We get an Oilers card. You know what? Good omen right here. Season turns around right now. Stu! And Nikita Kucherov, another Kucherov card. That's two Kucherov cards tonight. Love that. Love that. Last pack. Last pack. Let's see if we get anyone good. Don't like that we got a Matthew Tkachuk with Drew Doughty on the same card. That might have been the worst card ever. Oh, who's this? Who do we got here? Cole Caulfield. For some reason, again, my webcam is just not. There we go. Come on. Adjust. There's Cole Caulfield. Get a look at it. Pavel. Oh, what is this? Are they all like this? No, they're not. Here's JT Miller. Is he a locker room cancer? Who knows? You have Alex Laferriere. Look at the silver bucket on his head, man. LA with those silver buckets. Oh, what is this thing? What is this card? Another aimbot. You have Artemi Panarin, but what does this even look like? Look at this. That looks wild. Looks kind of neat. I don't know what's going on. Panarin on his backhand, it looks like, against Hellebuck. Cale Makar. Oh, I meant Stuart Skinner's season, Andler. I meant Stuart Skinner's season will turn around. He'll be a .920 save percentage goalie the rest of the year. Cale Makar, great pull. We love Cale Makar. Casey Cizikas of the Islanders. He's throwing a big check with a checkpoint card. Oh, my God. Who did we get now? Mackie Samoskevich. No, we're getting too many Florida Panthers. I'm so sorry, everyone. We're getting way too many Florida Panthers right now. John Marino, great D-man. Boone Jenner, captain of your Columbus Blue Jackets. Not like your guys's. We got a Brad Marchand. You know what? I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the Marchand card. A lot of you will say burn Marchand, but I love Marshy. And Martin Necas of the Carolina Hurricanes. Burn it. We're burning all of them. Oh, God. It's so funny. So some fun pulls. Nothing like super crazy or anything, but those were fun. I am going to be right back. I will leave you with the chair, though, if you want, since everyone seems to want chair stream. So I probably did get a JT Miller card last time. Yeah, Marchand is a great person off the ice. Glad we got Stu. Me too. You know what? Hold on. Where is he? Where I put him? I'm looking for him. Hold on. Did I lose the... Where did I put the Skinner card? What am I doing? I'm trying to find it. I want to put the Skinner card, like, in view here. I don't know where I put it. Here it is. Here it is. I found it. There we go. We got Stu Skinner hanging out. Side part reveal. All right, I'll be right back. 5-minute break, and then we'll be back for the third period, all right? Oh, yeah, you all get the chair. You get a chair stream. Thousands of hub hours. I don't know about that. This chair is so old, though. I really do need a new chair for my office. Like, oh my God. It's brutal. Hey, we got a Mochi. Y'all get to say hi to Mochi. Look at her. She's eating. Everyone, you're all blessed with Mochi's presence today. She's actually in the room, and she's eating for once. Don't stand so close to me would be one of Chair's top hits. Mochi. Hey. Look at us. Mochi. Hi. She's like, why are you talking to me? What's my music taste? Well, The Killers are my favorite band of all time. I love Metallica. I love Post Malone. I love Shania Twain. I love Lady Gaga. Katy Perry pre-2016. Yeah. That gives you an idea of what my music taste is like. Mochi, short for more Chicago. No! No more Chicago. This is Edmonton's game now. This is Edmonton's game. Oh, Avicii. Avicii's top tier. Avicii's top tier as well. It is an automated feeding station, yeah, because I have two cats. My other cat's name is Kitty Kitty. He has a specific special diet because he's hypoallergenic. So we don't let her eat his food, and he's not allowed to eat this food. They have little sensors on their collars, and they have their own feeders. How do you feel about the first period performance against the Pens the other night? It was awful, Edward. It was one of the worst periods of hockey I've seen this team play. Kidnap both. I mean, if I were to pick up Mochi right now, she would like claw my face off. So, and Kitty Kitty, her and Mochi aren't getting along 100% yet. So I can't have them like in the same room with each other at the moment. Otherwise, they'll start fighting each other on stream, and then YouTube will ban me for like violent content. It's a high-tech cat operation. It's an expensive cat operation is what it is. Now, I've always been confused. Is it Deadmau5 or Deadmau5? Like, how would I say it? Because I also do like them. But I like dubstep. Some dubstep's okay. It depends. Oh, of course, Random Aussie. All right, third period is about to start, though. I agree. It was nice to see Vegas also just have a horrible game. I have Jim Cornelison. I don't know how to say his name. I apologize. Calling it right now. Oilers going to win. I hope so, Nova. Name of horror movie here, Kitty Kitty. I mean, I'm biased, Erica, so I say own a cat because cats are lovely. I love them. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with McDavid's like shot. It is not good. Preparing to watch my Rangers soon against the Vegas injury reserves. Good luck to the Rangers. I actually like the Rangers a lot. I'm sad that their season has completely plummeted. But if it makes you feel better, they're still within range of that wild card because the Eastern Conference, for the most part, is not very strong. They have a few very top-heavy teams. And then the rest is like, you know what? There's like anyone is really still in the playoff hunt there. Oh, they put Draisaitl with McDavid. Oh, it's 4-on-4. That's right. I was wondering why they did that, but this is 4-on-4. Here's Draisaitl up the middle of the ice. Matthias Ekholm now. He'll skate it in the Chicago zone, finds McDavid to Draisaitl. Draisaitl's cut off, and Chicago will come up with it. Here come the Blackhawks. They'll spin it back. Here's Vlasic for Chicago, being pressured by Draisaitl, and a 3-on-2 for Chicago now. Here comes Dickinson around the boards in the Oilers zone. Puck gets kind of caught in the boards there. That was weird. Bouchard with the puck now. Up the middle to McDavid. McDavid looking to get a play. Oh, nice play to Bouchard in front, and he's stopped by Soderblom. What a play by McDavid to find Bouchard all alone in front, and he makes a huge save on Evan Bouchard. Oilers keep it in momentarily, but they're going to get a change here. Still 4-on-4 for another minute. Here's Teravainen. Down low to Connor Bedard. Bedard, he's hit hard by Darnell Nurse. Nurse holding Bedard, and here come the Oilers. Nugent-Hopkins with Zach Hyman. Nugent-Hopkins finds Hyman. Deflects the puck out of the air. Hyman's tripped up. No call. Here's Nurse now towards the goal, and that goes off a stick and out of play with 38 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Do 5-on-2 exist? No. 5-on-3 is the... Well, 6-on-3 is technically the highest you could go by pulling your goalie. The I don't want to play for the Rangers. Oh, no. That's sad. Chicago wins the faceoff. Foligno behind his net. Up the middle. And he'll find... Who is this for Chicago? Pretty speedy. Nazar. Here's Nurse around the boards. He'll find Hyman. Here's Zach Hyman now. He'll dump it in deep. Chases after it. But Chicago, they'll maintain possession. Nick Foligno. 4-on-4 about to end. Imagine 6-on-0. Here's a shot on Pickard. Rebound. Goes wide. Adam Henrique now on the ice. Here's Ty Emberson for the Oilers. 17:50 to play in the third period. 4-on-4 is now over. Puck dumped in and around deep. Bud Colson cuts it off. Oh, nice little play by Henrique. Nobody was in front for the one-touch pass that he made, but that would have been unbelievable if Janmark had been there. Nice job by Stetcher in the neutral zone. Puts pressure on Chicago. Oilers maintain possession now. Here's Janmark with speed. Up the right side. He'll enter the Chicago zone behind their net. Plays it around the boards. Stetcher shovels it ahead. Oh, Podkolzin tried to rim it around the boards, but he fanned on it. Blackhawks now with a clear. Briefly. Nice play by Stetcher to Draisaitl. Here's Draisaitl now. He'll leave it for Podkolzin. Podkolzin spins off a check. Back to Draisaitl. He gives it to Nurse. Nurse across the ice to Brett Kulak now. Kulak around the boards. Draisaitl will pick it up on the half wall. Back to Arvidsson. Arvidsson across the ice. Podkolzin trying to come up with it. He's doing a good job fighting for it. And Edmonton will grab it. At center. Brett Kulak up the right boards. Draisaitl tried to throw it across the ice, but that deflected. Nurse will have to take care of it now. Here's Kulak for the Oilers. This game is slowed down. Nurse brings it in the Chicago zone. Arvidsson might have went offside. If Edmonton scores here, I'm going to be concerned. Corey Perry now out there for the Oilers. Foligno dumps it in. He'll skate by Nurse. Kulak chases after it. Kulak takes a hard hit by Nick Foligno. Corey Perry up the... Oh, what a pass by Corey Perry. Finds Zach Hyman on transition. Hyman with a shot, and that's stopped by Soderblom. What a nice pass by Corey Perry. Jeez. Seth Jones. Puck hits a stick. Hyman battles for it. McDavid also tries to put pressure. Nugent-Hopkins chasing after Seth Jones now. Oilers keep it in. Here's Nugent-Hopkins. Puck comes around. McDavid can't cut off the pass. Chicago down the ice, and that's going to be icing on Chicago. You bet on Chicago? Oh, no. How could you do this? I mean, Hyman's going to get one. You can almost smell it. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Draisaitl out there, loses it. The Oilers had an opportunity again. They put their big guns out. Ekholm keeps the puck in. Here's Draisaitl. Oh, and Draisaitl tried to play it to McDavid. I don't know why Draisaitl doesn't just shoot that, though. Here's Taylor Hall. Skates it in. He'll put pressure on Ekholm. Ekholm trying to get away from Taylor Hall. Here's Draisaitl to Bouchard. Gives the puck back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl up the ice. Across. Doesn't get through. Taylor Hall cuts it off, and he'll skate it into the Oilers zone. Nice job by Ekholm, though. Great defense. Oilers on transition. They can't get it deep. And Chicago will just send it right back down the ice. Oh, it hits the linesman. The Oilers have not been able to take advantage of any icings on Chicago. They put their top players out, and then they never have possession of the puck. Here's Ekholm. Tries to throw a pass up the middle. Kapanen off of his stick. Derek Ryan getting a shift here. Chases after the puck now. Here's Ryan. Trying to come up with it. He can't. Here's Brody. Allen up the middle of the ice. Chicago skates it through. That's going to be offside with 14:41 to play. Now, I only timed you out because that rumor was debunked and I refused to allow it to spread on my channel. So, do a subathon? Could you imagine? I mean, I basically do live Q&As with you guys. Here's Connor Brown back on the ice after being benched briefly in the second period. I'm not even going to say it, Gold. Here's Connor Brown now. He comes up with it. Gives the puck to Kapanen. Kapanen around the boards, along the half wall. Backhands it deep into the Blackhawks zone. Connor Brown comes up with it. Connor Brown's tripped up, and that's going to be a power play for the Oilers coming up. Connor Brown draws a power play. He has the puck again. Gives it to Stetcher. Stetcher across to Darnell Nurse. Nurse looking to make a play, looking to shoot. Gives the puck to Stetcher. Stetcher walks in. Stetcher around the boards here. And he loses it. Chicago will come up with it. If the ref interferes with the play and perhaps even prevented a goal, what happens? Technically nothing. So the Oilers will have a power play here. Connor Brown did draw a power play, so that's a good thing. Fourth line with 3 righty forwards is bad luck. Will they do anything with it? Yes. And it's going to be Zach Hyman. That's my prediction, at least. I have a bad cramp. Need some more water. Predict Draisaitl scores the game winner. That would be nice. That would be nice. He has 9 game-winning goals this year. Hyman will miss an open net is my prediction. Chugs water. There you go. Why do I see horror ads? Why would there be ads for anything horror related on my channel? There's Kitty. Hi, Kitty. My other cat is in here too. Hi, bud. You want to come say hi? This is Kitty Kitty. He has like no teeth. He's very sweet. Hi, Kitty. He's leaving. Oh, Mochi's chasing him. Mochi's chasing him. Damn. Here's the power play for the Oilers. Chicago wins the faceoff, and they'll dump it down the ice. Yay! Send that to the Discord. I want to see it. Here's Draisaitl. He'll skate it in. He powers it in. Still has it. Here's Bouchard across to Connor McDavid. Back to Bouchard at the point. Here's Evan Bouchard. He'll give it to Nugent Hopkins. Evan Bouchard to Connor McDavid. Here's McDavid to Bouchard. Draisaitl fakes a shot. Looking to pass it. Oilers just slowing the play down here. I'd like to see a shot towards the net. Oilers stick handling on their own. Chicago's not even pressuring them. Come on, boys. Let's put something on net. Here's McDavid across the ice. Doesn't find Draisaitl. Draisaitl back to Bouchard. Here's Evan Bouchard now to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl shoots in front. Hyman scores! Zach Hyman makes it 4-3 Edmonton on the power play, and I told you it was going to be Zach Hyman. I even said Zach Hyman is scoring on the power play. I absolutely predicted that one. First goal in 8 games for Zach Hyman. Let's go. Let's go. Oilers with their first lead of the game. Nice job by Draisaitl. Hyman, nice job off the rebound. I don't want to jinx anything yet, Ash. It is behind me, though. It is hanging up on the one jersey. Are they going to say that's not goalie interference? There's no way. Chicago's, are they thinking of challenging this? Okay, no challenge. I was going to say, like, that would have been outrageous if they had challenged that. Well, the Oilers now have the lead. Draisaitl gets an assist along with Bouchard. 4-3 Edmonton with 12:30 to play. Here's Stetcher now. He can't make the pass. Enrico support, though. Enrique up the boards. Bud Colson out there for the Oilers with Janmark. Puck comes around to Darnell Nurse. Nurse, he's kind of clipped up. Henrique will grab it, though. Henrique up the middle. Deflects off his stick. Not going to be icing on Edmonton. Janmark goes in after it. But Chicago will grab it. Here come the Blackhawks. High flip to the center. To center. The center. Oh, that's going to be icing on Chicago, actually, with 11:56 to play. Let's go, Megan. Good luck. That's good luck. I bet Chicago all in. I mean, there's still a lot of time here. There's still a lot of time in this one. Along with my dog Showtime. Here's Derek Ryan. He'll take the offensive zone draw. Chicago's the only team in the NHL that has a losing record when they score first. That is crazy. Oh, here's Kapanen. Tried to center it to Derek Ryan, but Chicago will come up with it. Here's Bedard. Spins away from a check. Up the left boards. Dumped in. Pickard behind his net. He's going to leave that for Emberson. Emberson shoots it around. Connor Brown leaves it for Derek Ryan. Ryan, he kind of dangles. Gets the puck to Brett Kulak. Kulak spins away from a check. And, oh, the Oilers are lucky that Chicago missed their pass because they only had one defender back there. Luigi, get the pistol. No vehicle. Here's Draisaitl with an opportunity. He tried to stuff it short side, and he goes down and can't do it. Here's Patrick Maroon. He'll give that to Taylor Hall. Spinning, shooting, and Calvin Pickard's going to hang on to that one. Patrick Maroon, he's having some words with Darnell Nurse and Calvin Pickard there. I mean, you'd have to offer an absolute crap ton to get Ottinger out of Dallas. Yeah, 11 minutes left in the third. Chicago reminds me of the Decade of Darkness Oilers. A lot of similarities. Taylor Hall being on there, also similar. Here's Victor Arvidsson. Finds Draisaitl. In transition, Draisaitl with speed through the neutral zone. Oh, Draisaitl's got tons of speed. Backhands it. Goes high and wide. Stetcher keeps the play alive. Behind the net to Corey Perry. Corey Perry continues to be elevated on this second line. Arvidsson tries to stuff it. Corey Perry now. Back to Darnell Nurse. To Draisaitl. Draisaitl towards the goal. Doesn't make it. Comes to Stetcher now. Stetcher also towards the net. Doesn't make it. Arvidsson keeps the puck alive. Corey Perry keeps the cycle going. Here's Draisaitl, middle of the ice. He's pressured. Can't make a play. Oh, he still has it. Draisaitl still has it. Here's Perry. He'll center it to Darnell Nurse now. Nurse, back to Perry. Back to Nurse. Nice play by Perry. Here's a shot towards the goal, and that's stopped by Soderblom. And Seth Jones with just a high flip to center. Corey Perry's looked really good on that line, in my opinion. Like, he's kept plays alive. He has cycled well. He has a goal. I like him so far. I don't think you want Corey Perry up there too often, but it's nice that he's been able to step up on that second line and help contribute right now. What's the disadvantage of the bubble? It's safer than a visor. I mean, yes, but most players just aren't going to wear a bubble all the time unless they need it. Perry, absolutely. You are right, Erica. Giving very quality minutes right now. That's right, Muko. New background, my actual office. This is not a green screen effect. This is actually like the room that I stream in and do all my videos. Here's Vlasic. Puck comes across the ice towards the net. Doesn't make it. Here's McDavid with speed. Tries to throw it in the middle. Connor McDavid to Nuge. Nugent-Hopkins tries to keep the puck in Chicago zone. McDavid picks it up. Here's McDavid now. He drops it back to Bouchard. Bouchard down low. McDavid can't come up with it. Nugent-Hopkins now. Around the boards to McDavid behind Chicago's net. McDavid comes in front, looking to pass. Oh, and he looked for a backdoor play on Zach Hyman. Hyman couldn't come up with it. Nice job by the Oilers, getting good sticks in lanes right now. Oh, McDavid, stick handling in a phone booth. Hangs on to it. Right circle. Connor McDavid walks in, down low. Looks for a play. Tries to center it in front, and he's checked off the puck. Chicago running around a bit here. Hyman can't come up with the puck. Bouchard puts pressure along the half wall. Comes to McDavid. McDavid down low to Zach Hyman now. Great job by the Oilers top line, hemming Chicago in. Here's McDavid. Edmonton doing what they want with the puck at the moment. McDavid back to Bouchard. Crowd's getting restless here in Chicago. Puck comes to Crevier. Puck goes off the linesman, and Podkolzin will grab it. Podkolzin with speed. Oh, and Podkolzin's hit hard, but Bouchard, he'll maintain possession. Bouchard down low. Henrique gives it to Janmark. Here's Henrique now. Can't come up with it. And Chicago looking for a clear. Just looking to get this puck into the Oilers zone. The Oilers have done a really good job keeping Chicago from even getting into their own end right now, or getting into the Oilers zone. Here's Allen. He'll give that puck across to Brody. Brody off the boards. That's going to go down the ice. And it's not icing. Surprised that's not icing. Hard rim to Janmark. He'll hang on to it. Janmark skates it in. He's checked by Bedard. Bedard almost checked by Podkolzin. And Edmonton, oh, that's just a bad pass by Chicago. Here comes Emberson now. Walks in with a slap shot. Rebound in front. Oh, and Connor Brown almost put that in. What a play. Stetcher threw a low percentage shot on goal. Soderblom kind of fumbled it in front. Connor Brown came in looking for that rebound, but Soderblom makes another save as the Oilers hang on, or are hanging on with a 1-goal lead. Chicago, I should say, is hanging on and preventing themselves from going down more than a goal, but I mean, the Oilers have completely taken over this game. They've taken over the third period. I think Chicago has one shot this period. I mean, it could happen. It could happen, Marius. Taves is sweating. Mochi. And eat ice. Hyman will score on that. Wait, what? The Oilers don't have a power play that I'm aware of. Thank you, Erica. I can't wait. Yeah, Soderblom's had a pretty good game for the Blackhawks, I'd say. Nah, I like my cats, Mr. NHL. Nothing against like dogs. I don't know. I'm not a big dog person. I feel bad that I'm not a dog person, but let's go. Let's go, Andler. No, there's no empty net yet that I'm aware of. That's right, Ace. What is this golf club thing that Sportsnet's advertising? What is that? Give Austin a cat and a lot of books and he'll never leave his house. Exactly. Although, I do read a lot, but I do play video games a little bit more than I read. So why would you say that, Mr. NHL? Don't even put that in existence. I have two cats. Mochi is one of them. You can see her on down there. That's just a picture of Mochi. And then my other cat's name is Kitty Kitty. We adopted him very recently from the Humane Society. He has like 4 teeth remaining and he's on a hypoallergenic diet. He's so funny. I love him. Here's Seth Jones now for the Blackhawks. Chicago's trying to get something. Oh, man. What a hit. Jeez. Seth Jones was hit hard, and there's some rough stuff going on. Sportsnet not showing anything. Now they are. Patrick Maroon wasn't happy with that hit. I couldn't tell you, Erica. Could not tell you. What a hit by Nurse on Jones there. 7:15 to play in the third. I agree, Sky. I'm so stoned. Oh, my God. Jesus. Here's a shot on Pickard from center ice. Pickard just kicks it away. Puck dumped down the ice. Hyman trying to come up with it. Hyman putting a ton of pressure here on Chicago's defender. Puck comes out in front. McDavid couldn't come up with it. Here comes the Blackhawks. Towards the Oilers' net. That deflects high and out of play with 6:54 to play. Jets or Avalanche in a playoff series? Probably Colorado. I get nosebleeds all the time, Erica. It happens, especially this time of year. We go from -30 to +5 in the span of like a week. That's going to happen. At least to me, it does. Here's Hyman to McDavid. McDavid trying to cut in. Oh, and McDavid's all tripped up, and I don't know how there's no penalty there. That was clearly a stick in McDavid's legs, but no penalty. Chicago skated up. Here's Connor Bedard now. If Chicago ties it off that, I'm going to lose it. Echo with the puck now, with a high flip to center. Edmonton going for the change. Puck shot down. Pickard plays it to a corner for Emberson. Emberson to Bouchard. Interesting, Emberson's out there with Bouchard right now. Give away a jersey. I mean, I am in the Austin hockey pool that we started at the start of the year, which obviously you can't enter now, but here's Henrique. Tries to center to Podkolzin. Puck kind of dribbles towards Soderblom, and he'll hang on to that. Who's making it to the finals this year? I don't know. There's a lot of really good teams. I feel really bad. There was one person that joined the hockey pool, and they were sitting in like 4th or 5th place for like most of the season. And then they got some player injuries, and then they dropped down to like 6th or 7th. And they said that like the players above them were like changing their players and getting more points. And he sent me like a really angry email calling me a douchebag. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, nothing has happened. So now his team name is Delete My Team or something. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Here's a play to Draisaitl, who's falling all over the place. Stop from the point, stop by Soderblom. Top 5 teams. Carolina Hurricanes. New Jersey Devils. Colorado Avalanche. Dallas Stars. Maybe Edmonton can be number 5. Oh, yeah, that TV works. It absolutely works. I have an N64 hooked up to it right now. Jeff Skinner scores OT winner. It's possible, Andy. You guys might. I'd be going for Gavin McKenna, and not like the draft coming up, but next year's draft, the 2026 draft. That's the year I would be tanking pretty hard. I do have GoldenEye. Actually, I do. I do have GoldenEye. Oh, looks like Mochi's getting some food. He's joined us once again. I mean, I'd like for the Oilers to win this in regulation and not go to overtime. I'm going to go Habs. Montreal's won 9 of their last 11 games. They've been playing really good. Your cat scratch it off and win $1 million. What? Oh, for the cup. I see. I know what you're saying. Jeff Skinner scores the OT winner for the Stanley Cup. Kitty, I don't know where he's at. Mochi has been chasing him around and scaring him all night, so he's probably hiding in my bedroom. Flyers are beating the Ducks 6-0. Oh my God. I'm with you, Sky, and then I want the Oilers to beat LA on Monday. I'm going to that game, by the way. I'll be 3 rows behind the LA Kings net. Here's a play in front. Soderblom kicked it out to Hyman, who just couldn't come up with the rebound. McDavid on the back check, trying to grab it against Martinez. Here's Ekholm now. Ekholm takes a hit, trying to make a play, reverses back to Bouchard. Bouchard, he's being pressured by Foligno. Nice shot by Bouchard to kick that free, though. Ekholm, high flip to center. Down the ice. Oh, and Hyman picks that up. I don't know how Hyman even did that. What an unbelievable play by Zach Hyman. Oilers can't come up with it, though. Play is sent down in the Oilers zone. Here's Pickard. Pickard leaves it for Bouchard. Bouchard waiting for a change. Waiting for some reinforcements here. Here's Evan Bouchard. Up the middle of the ice, deflected in deep. Connor Brown's going to chase after it. Connor Brown's getting a shift with Leon Draisaitl here. That's interesting. Here's Draisaitl. Can't find Kapanen. Puck comes free. Here come the Blackhawks. Connor Bedard, who's had a quiet game so far. He'll dump it in deep. Calvin Pickard. He'll leave it and send it around the boards. Cut off by Chicago, though. Here's Bedard now. Down low. Comes out in front. Here's another opportunity for the Blackhawks and doesn't make it to Pickard. Draisaitl. Puck over his stick. He'll send it off the boards to Kapanen. Kapanen just trying to get the puck deep, and the Oilers will likely get another change here. No, not prime. It's not prime, thank God. Yeah, Draisaitl seems to be out there a lot. Here's Taylor Hall now. He throws a puck towards the goal. It deflects wide. Taylor Hall now behind the Oilers net. Here's Hall. Centers. Here's Martinez. Centers back to Hall, and that hits Janmark's stick, and his stick goes flying. Edmonton trying to come up with it. Here's Kulak now. Oilers, they're being pressured. Podkolzin, nice job by Podkolzin. Little poke up the ice, keeps the puck up, prevents Chicago from keeping possession in. Here's Brett Kulak now. Against Taylor Hall. Puck behind the Oilers' net. Nugent Hopkins trying to come up with it. He's being pressured here by Maroon. Maroon holding Nugent Hopkins along the boards. And Maroon falls. Nugent Hopkins is kind of sitting on top of him now. I don't know what's going on here. Puck is still along the boards. They're not blowing it dead. Puck's still loose. It's centered in front. And here's Vlasic. He steps in around the net. Vlasic looking to make a play. Zach Hyman hits him. Here's McDavid. Reverses to Emberson. Nice job. I thought Emberson was going to make a play there. Chicago keeps it in. Puck goes wide. Deflects to Calvin Pickard. Nice job by Emberson here. Here's Connor McDavid now. McDavid up the middle of the ice. Finds Nugent Hopkins. High flip. Zach Hyman chases after it against Vlasic. Vlasic spins it around. That's horrifying, Megan. What the fuck? Or he's dead. Extra attacker out for Chicago. Oh, here's a horrible giveaway. Edmonton's got to just get this up the ice. Arvidsson down towards the net. And that goes wide, and that's going to be icing on Edmonton. My God. Arvidsson tried to find Draisaitl in the middle of the ice in the Oilers zone. You got to just make sure you're clearing that. I know you want the empty netter, but... Here's Bouchard with a high flip down the ice. Arvidsson's offside, so he's going to have to backtrack. Chicago with possession here. Oilers maybe going for an empty netter. Chicago with the empty net. Extra attacker is out there. I'd love to see Draisaitl maybe get one. Ekholm gets the puck out. Here's Seth Jones. Jones spins off of Connor Brown. Connor Brown putting a ton of pressure on Seth Jones. Here's Jones for the Blackhawks. He'll skate it up. He'll leave that for Teravainen. Teravainen around. Ekholm comes up with it. Bouchard, nice one-touch to Draisaitl. Draisaitl up the middle. And he's trying to find Janmark, who hasn't scored in forever, and Janmark's checked off the puck. Oh, man, if Janmark could get one, that would be nice, too. Janmark off the boards, can't get it out. Kept in by the Blackhawks. Here's, oh, man. And here's Janmark. Janmark had the stick knocked out of his hand. There's not going to be a penalty? Janmark had the stick knocked out of his hands. It would have been an empty netter for him. That's unbelievable. And now Adam Henrique's going, that's unbelievable. There's no way. That's insane. Janmark had the stick knocked out of his hand. No call. And now they're calling Adam Henrique for a high stick. And he's going to go to the box. It's going to be 6-on-4. Oh, I am heated. If Chicago ties this fucking game, I'm going to lose it. Insane. Yes, that's a penalty on Henrique, but there should have been a penalty earlier for the slash on Janmark for knocking the stick out of his hand. Oh, boy. Oh, you're going to see me turn into the Joker here. I don't know what the hell this officiating is. Chicago calls the timeout. Oh, I don't usually get heated, but this is unbelievable. Just crazy, man. I cannot believe that they did not call a penalty for knocking Janmark's stick out of his hand. He would have had a clear lane to the empty net to score. And then Adam Henrique in a board battle, high sticks a Blackhawk, and they called him for the high stick. So instead of Edmonton likely putting the game out of reach, Chicago now has an opportunity on the power play to tie this thing up. It's going to be a 6-on-4. God, 52.9 seconds to play. Oh, Chicago ties this. I have such a bad feeling right now. For the love of God, don't do this. Hockey gods, do not do this. Foligno will take the face-off for Chicago. Nugent Hopkins will take it for Edmonton. I don't like Nuge taking this. He doesn't usually win face-offs. Chicago comes up with it. Here's Bedard with a shot, and that goes high and wide. Puck comes to Teravainen. Centered in front, that stop by Pickard. Teravainen around the boards. It's going to be cut off by Seth Jones. Here's Teravainen now across the ice to Bedard. Connor Bedard now. Can't make a play. Gives it back to Jones. Jones with a shot. It's in the crease area. Calvin Pickard's going to hang on to that one with 28 seconds to play. There's 28.6 seconds to play. Oh, boy. See, I got to start wearing the heart rate monitor again. What does Fitbit say? 121 beats per minute right now. Jesus. Derek Ryan. Oh, God. Derek Ryan's taking the defensive zone draw. Why? Derek Ryan loses it. Oh, and Ekholm trips up Teravainen. They're not going to call that, though. Of course not. Why would you call the obvious ones? Here's Teravainen. He'll play it back to Bedard. Bedard across the ice. One-timer off the outside of the net. 12 seconds to play. Chicago. Desperate. Teravainen. 8 seconds. Here's a centering pass. It's in front. Calvin Pickard's hanging on to it with 5.6 seconds remaining. Holy. There's 5.5 seconds left in this game. Calvin Pickard standing tall right now. Under a bit of duress. And they were just digging like crazy on Pickard there. Foligno. Nice job by Pickard. He stretches the leg out and then he hangs onto it. Foligno once again is going to take this face off. Derek Ryan will take it for Edmonton. Oh, Derek Ryan, don't make me regret. Don't make Knobloch regret putting you in the lineup tonight. Chicago wins it. It gets by Bedard, and that's going to be it. The Oilers are going to win this one. 4-3 in regulation. Final score. The Oilers have now won 5 out of 6. And I got a little sketchy at the end there. Kind of an ugly win. But you know what? We're not going to complain. We're not going to, oh man, Connor Bedard's mad. Chicago did win the faceoff with 5.5 seconds left, but Bedard, the puck went over his stick and out of the zone, and that cleared the last 3 seconds. Way too close, but a win is a win. That is correct. Wow. All right, I got to breathe now. I got to calm down. The Oilers win. Play La Bamba, Oil Country. I'm going to record a post-game reaction video for all of you. And then tomorrow, I might have a day after. I'm not sure yet because I will be in Edmonton for the Oilers game against the Kings. So I'll have a pregame report for the Kings game on Monday morning. And then my post-game is going to be from my hotel room in Edmonton. I cannot wait for that. I will be wearing the victory chain. Don't worry. Victory chain will be put on once I end the live stream. Oh, I got to breathe, man. This team, the Edmonton Oilers, they are going to give me an early death. I know it. Ends his point streak of second all-time for a teenager. That is disappointing, Andy. I do apologize. Have fun. Wish I could go to Rogers, but I'm working. That's okay, Slade. No worries. All right, I'm going to have a post-game reaction video up for you in the next hour or so, so keep an eye out on the YouTube channel. If you're not yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel as we continue to produce a ton of Oilers content, but I'm also producing other content as well, so your support means the world. Victory treats for Mochi and Kitty Kitty, that's right. I will be giving them victory treats. I should be giving them those treats during my post-game videos, actually, is what I should do. I should start doing that, right? If when the Oilers win, give Mochi a treat. I wanted to see you as the Joker. Yeah, one day. One day is going to happen. Luckily not tonight. Thank you for your support. Make sure to smash the like button on the live stream, and I'll see you in the post-game reaction. Thank you, Oil Country. You're seriously the best. I will make sure I'm wearing that victory chain. We'll see you soon. Thank you for your support. It means the world. You are all seriously the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you soon. See you in about an hour, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.